Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Late Night Podcast. Well, it's not a podcast, but welcome to Fate Extella, the Umbral Star playthrough. I'm just going to be playing for a bit. A little backstory. I love the Fate series. Like, I remember I bought this for the Vita, which I got the special edition. I don't know, for 40 bucks you got so much. It was a lot of fun. And then I got the one that I have right now, which is the limited box edition in Japan. Comes with an instruction booklet too. The other one I didn't get was the Velvet edition. I didn't even know it was available. But I wouldn't use that mouse pad or the book. But anyways, let's just jump right to it. So usually I don't play these kind of games because I do not like hack and slashes. I don't. And I've played two, which is this one, and I've played, I don't even consider it, but The Witch and 100 Night. And the only reason I like these games is because they're themed. Other than that, I mean, they're fun, but it's just not my thing. I mean, it has to be themed to something. So anyways, starting off with this one because, well, I got these two, but they're all like super powered. And yeah, we'll just start the Saber arc with Altera, also known as Extella. My favorite kind of exotic women. So right off the bat, this game commits one video game sin, as we call it. It has a lot of text. I mean, a lot. And this ranges anywhere between 10 up to like 30 minutes of dialogue. There were a couple times when I was playing this on the PS Vita where I just kind of got sick of it. Like, I was just reading and reading, and I was just like, dude, when are we getting to the fighting? And I get it, it's a lot of good exposition, but dude, it can be a lot. It can be a little too much. And honestly, they I don't know, because I don't want to say torn, but I'm kind of like undecided about what I would want, because I don't watch the dubbed versions of Fate Stay Night. I watch the subtitle version, mostly because I remember when the first Fate came out in 2006, it was terrible. It had terrible dubbing, so I was like, no, I'm just sticking to the Japanese ones. And ever since then, that's what I've been watching. Just, it's all dubbed, just for preference now at this point. I'm pretty sure the acting is better, but at this point, I'm just sticking to subs. Subs over dubs. So, they do talk in this, but you know, for English people. See? It's a little better if you understand what they're saying, but you know, for us gaijins, it kind of sucks. So yeah, they should have done, I guess I wouldn't want to say an anime. That would have been great, like cinematics instead of this, instead of like cutscenes. But this is an indie game, and I can see it, like by the texturings and stuff. I can see that this game was on a budget. So, you play as one of the three girls in the main character's story arcs. You play as all the other guys in their the side missions, which is pretty awesome because you get to play like as like Gilgamesh and Medusa and Kuth, Elaine. Oh, you know, Ancher, sorry. Lancer and Archer and all those other people. Everybody's favorites are in this. And it's just one of these games. You just press, in this case, the Y button or square for your regular attacks, and then you press X or triangle for your heavy attacks. Once again, it all looks the same. And you just combo off of that, so X, X, Y, right? For X, Y, X, Y, Y, or just X, 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 and Y. That's all that is. And then you jump with B, with R you dash, and then you block with, what's it called? How the hell is she blocking? It's like, not today. These things, you gotta kill these plants, and I'll just get to it in a bit, but I just want to describe it. These little plants create enemies, and if you let them be, they'll start taking over your territory. And as you can see on the top right, that's the map. It's still alive. And the red faction is what you're supposed to take over, and the blue is what you have. So the point is to take over territories. And as you can see in the middle, you got the little regime matrix thing. The little blue, I don't know what you call those little circly note thing, is my territory, and the red is enemies. So obviously the enemy's winning like a lot right now. And you gotta kill these regular soldiers so that the aggressors pop out. The aggressors are the ones that you're supposed to be actively looking for and killing, because once you kill them all, take over the land once they're all gone. And I am about to lose. Alright, so you can see on the bottom left you got these little square icons. You press A, do a little special attack, and you just mash the A button. This is like your super. And you can see computer chips on the bottom left. Once you collect 3 of those, you do your Noble Phantasm. And the little bar above the green, which is my health, that little orange one that fills up, is kind of like a super meter. So it's for a limited amount of time, you just get a little bit stronger. You'll see that in a bit. So see that little processor chip? You get these. And then you get 3. Once you get 3, you can do a Noble Phantasm, which is the character's like super move. If you're not familiar with the series, that's like a trump card each of these servants have. Ah, dude. Okay. Confusing dash with block. Crap. What is it? I thought. Oh yeah. The anime, you're not supposed to use your Noble Phantasm unless you really have to, because when you do, it kind of shows your identity. And once somebody knows your identity, it's a lot easier to kill you. I don't want to get into too much detail about it. It's a lot to talk. Oh, that took over. Ooh, and the sake bottles give you little square things. And the green stuff, you'll see it's always its food. That heals you, and that gives you the little special powers on the bottom, the little bars. Took that over. Yeah, I should have gone to the other side. Oh well. This is all this is. This is mindless hack and slash. And again, it's fun, and I know that they're not bad, but I only like it because it's themed to Fate Stay Night. I might get the Zelda one. I wanted to get the first one on the Wii U, but I ended up not getting it because even though I love Zelda, I couldn't stand these kind of games. I wasn't as open-minded as I am now about it. And then I was like, well, by the time I was thinking about it, they had a DDS version coming out. So I was like, I'll just get that. And then, thank goodness I didn't buy it on release, because I heard that it had a lot of issues, like frame rate issues as well. which is terrible because I've experienced games like that. The last one recently is the Super Dimension Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls, and that other one called Shantae and the Half Genie Hero. Shantae, there are parts of the game that really slow down, but it's not bad. It's just kind of like a little visual thing. Super Dimension Neptune, on the other hand, it had constant frame drops, like from the beginning. It was going like 20 to 30, not even, like in an empty-ish room, you would get 30 frames, right? Everywhere else, you know, like 90% of the game, it'd be like 20. Oh, it was terrible. It's, you know, the Vita can handle it, but that wasn't the issue. The issue is that it wasn't running smoothly. And it looks so good when you play on the PC because, you know, 60 frames and all that crap. I mean, the standard should be if your system can't handle 30, then don't put it, you know? They should have just had it like a PS4 digital download. Although that would suck because then I wouldn't have played it. But yeah. It was funny. Well, not funny, but it's kind of sad. I am so glad to be playing games right now because I have not been able to properly play a video game in weeks because of school. Thank God I have one more week of my online class, which is creative writing, because after that class is over with, and the online classes for me is only 6 weeks, where the classes where I have to be in school is 11. Once I'm done with the 6-week class, I'll have 3 classes to deal with instead of 4. And one of them is portfolio too, so that's just pretty much making a resume. I'll have I only really have 2 classes to worry about after week 6. But yeah, I don't know, I've been so tired lately, and besides all the work that I have to do, I don't know, one of my classes, the project that we're working on is just a freaking mess. Like, it's terrible, dude. I just hate it. We're doing this production class. And what we're doing is a video game. We have 3 quarters, so that's 9 months to make a video game. And I don't mind what it is, right? Because my specialty that I'm working for is I want to be a 3D modeler, asset modeler, and environmental modeler. So, you know, I'll be the one in charge of just making basic models and shapes, like TVs, houses, rooms, you know, stuff like everything you see right here. That's what I want to make. This little thing, nothing too high poly, because I still have a lot to learn. But you know, the basic thing is I want to do environments, right? So whatever the game is doesn't matter. It could be whatever. So the thing is, here's the thing. In school, we had before we got the teams, we had to choose what to do, right? So we all had we casted a vote of all the type of genres we might want to work on. So we had like 20 genres that we came up with, and stories. We voted, and at the end we got like, we narrowed it down to 2, so there's 2 groups. And oh shit! It got down to 2 things. There was this game called well, it doesn't matter. They're both garbage. So pretty much, okay. So here's the thing: these 2 games. One of them was a horror, and one of them is a the other one was like a brawler, shoot 'em up. Not shoot 'em up. It's just like a brawler. So it got down to that. I wanted to get to the horror one because I was like, well, I do like horror games. it's not. I wasn't like my heart wasn't set on horror games, but I wanted it. I wanted it. You know, it was like a little extra. Like, okay, you know, this will be actually fun because you know it's something that I like. So we had to start making like concepts and stuff like that. And by week 3, the lead, who I know he did not want to do that because he doesn't like horror games. Him and one of his friends decided 5 minutes before we went to class that, you know, oh, we're just gonna change it, right? So he just came in and he's like, well, you know, who here wants to do the horror game? And 5 of us raised our hand. Who doesn't? 4 of them did. So he started pleading his case that, you know, let's just change it. Nobody said anything except for me. I'm the one that actually said something at the end because I was just gonna comment about how it really pissed me off. But, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, but you know, you should at least tell us. And I thought I missed out on like a Discord chat or something because this came out of the blue. No, I later found out that it turns out that like this guy decided this 5 minutes before going into class. But yeah, he was stating his case, and at the end he's like, well, anybody wants to like change their mind, anybody butthurt, and that's when I raised my hand. I'm like, look, it's disappointing because I told him like, look, it's disappointing because I don't even like Monster Hunter. All right, and you know, I tried playing that game 3 times. I bought that game 3 times. Can't get into it. I really can't. And it really helps when you play online. It's fun when you play with friends, but none of my friends would ever be online. So it's just not for me, you know? It's a good game, but it's just, I don't like it. It's not for me. It's not, I'm not the audience, you know? It's too much of a grind. And that's coming from somebody that plays this Gaia games. But everything else is kind of fun, you know, hunting dinosaurs and stuff. It's just the repetitiveness of getting armor and stuff that really like kind of turned me off from it. But yeah, so I told him, you know, like I didn't, you know, I thought we were gonna do the horror game, and then one of his friend chimed in. She's like, well, we can do a little sneak aspect. I'm like, that's not the point. It's not like, because you know the horror game was gonna have a sneaking mechanic, kind of like a Metal Gear. And then I just cut her off. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not what it's about. I don't care about the sneaking. It's just, you know, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to just make levels, but you just can't make a choice suddenly without anybody like you know, thinking about it. Like we literally had no time to think about it because this decision was made 5 minutes prior to class beginning. So anyways, everybody agreed. They're like, yeah, whatever. You know, I don't mind. And I knew this was bullshit because Elson's like, oh, after all was said and done, he was like, okay, let's all just take a break. And that was just like, that's the bullshit. That was just the excuse to, you know, just kind of like let everybody cool off and just talk shit. So I went to the smoke pit with some of my friends, right? And they're just smoking their cigarettes and their vapes. And then they started griping. I'm like, no, why now? So you should have griped when. You should have griped when we were all there. What? You can do a little special intro? Alright, in the game, usually when you press ZL or L2, you get a little intro. You see them transform. This is a little super meter. As you can tell, it's being used up on the bottom left. Once it runs out, you know, it's back to normal, so you gotta take advantage of it. Am I even locked on? There it is. Uh-oh. Thing that worked to get close to him. When they're glowing, you have to stay away because I mean that's their superpower. But I stay close and then just let him do his thing. So anyways, yeah, so that happened, right? And I didn't like it, but I didn't care because my beef isn't with making the storyline or whatever. I don't care about the narrative. I'm just there to make 3D models, you know? There to just to create stuff. I don't care about what the story's about. That's how it is with video game companies, you know? You're not gonna work on what you want, you're gonna work on what they tell you to work on. Whoops. So we're on week 5 right now, right? And I spent 2 weeks just like making mock stuff and concept art. And right now we had our paper prototype, which is just like a mock showing of what the game's gonna be like. And they showed everybody's stuff, but they didn't show mine. Which I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck do I work on all this? I have deadlines if you're not gonna meet it. Which, by the way, the deadline was the 30th. When I turned it in, he's like, it's supposed to be the 29th. I'm like, well, it says the 30th on the Trello. So it's like, oh, well, it's my bad then. It's like, dude, am I paralyzed? It's like, so, man, I was tired that day. Oh yeah, that was 2 days ago. Holy shit, dude. I was tired, and then with that shit where they didn't even put my presentation up of what I did, I was just kind of done. And I was in a cranky bad mood. So at this point I'm just like, fuck it. Now remember this, I'm subscribed to like Trello, which I don't really like. I mean, it's good, but fuck it, screw Trello. I got these guys on my Discord. They want me to show up freaking 8:30 on Fridays, which I can't do it because I have work. I have work Fridays from 2 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. And then they wanted me to subscribe to some GitHub website. It was like github.com. At that point I was like, god damn it, another freaking registration. But I was saying it all loud. It was just a shit show, man. So I'm just done with that project, and I gotta deal with these motherfuckers for 3 months. Sorry, not 3 quarters. It's 9 months. I might switch over to the other team. I'm not sure yet, because that guy's cool, and you know, I'd rather do a brawler than freaking Monster Hunter knockoff. That was funny too, because once we did the paper prototype, they asked the other team, you know, they can ask questions, and they asked us like, what makes this any different from Monster Hunter? And they're like, oh well, and he caught him off guard. So he said some bullshit about like, we're gonna make it like a crossover of Monster Hunter and Space, what is it called? Not Deep Space, Dead Space, sorry. It was like a crossover of Dead Space and freaking the other thing, Monster Hunter. And I'm just like, nah, it's just an excuse. And then he wanted to scrap the UI that they made after. It's like, dude, fuck you guys. I'm just like, look, just call it what it is. Just call it what it is. It's just a Monster Hunter clone. Alright? It's just a Monster Hunter clone. Freaking calling this project a hybrid is like calling, how do I say it? Like the game is called Prevail that we're working on, right? Freaking just another generic name. Prevail to Monster Hunter is the same as PlayStation All-Stars to Smash Brothers. It's just some bullshit. So yeah, that's what I was dealing with, and I was just so tired today because I didn't sleep because I was working on my other class, which is a game prototyping, and that's only 2 quarters, so that's half a year. And I much prefer that class. So from now on, I'm just gonna focus on that class and just say fuck it to the other one. When they were setting up teams, it's like I didn't want to do anything. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be an environmental modeler. And when it came to me, it's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, environmental modeling assets. Okay, do you want to be lead? No. I said it immediately. I'm like, no. I will not be the lead. I will have, whoops. I will have other people fuck up, but I am not gonna lead. When something happens, I'm just gonna be like, well, you know, talk to your team lead. I'm just gonna do my modeling, and I'm gonna get the hell out of there. I'm gonna focus on the other class, which is actually pretty cool. It's a battle royale, honestly. So it's, you know, it's copying Fortnite because of the craze. But what this guy wants to do is he wants to make it in space, so you're able to you know, kill your opponents and stuff like that via any zero gravity. So we're talking like you can be upside down shooting these guys and taking cover and stuff. It sounds pretty fun. But you know, that guy, he keeps me involved. He likes to talk about, you know, what he wants to do. He changes up the stuff in advance. He does it in front of all of us, you know, and he asks about our opinion. So we're, you know, it's a team effort. I much prefer that class. And it sucks that it's only a 2-quarter one, because I would have just devoted my time on that. And he's on my other class too, and that's another thing. I might change to the other, the brawler one, because he's the lead on that one. I haven't decided yet. I mean, there is already that, well, not tension, but the other lead, the one that made that knockoff Monster Hunter, he doesn't really talk to me or anybody, a lot of people. I always feel like I only talk to like 2 people in that group of 9. So I don't know, I might be, you know. But the thing is, I don't know. The other one is a 2D class. He did tell me that he's gonna do 3D, and he kind of needs my help. So that's why I was like more inclined to him, because he's telling me like, yeah, I got this guy on my team that he hasn't been to school in 7 years, right? And it's bad because, you know, we're talking about like, you gotta learn stuff like Maya, Photoshop, Unreal Engine, Marmoset, and all that other freaking, there's like all these other bullshit programs, right? They're actually pretty good. They're not bullshit, they're really good programs. You know, all these video game programs. And you gotta stay sharp, that's the thing. You gotta keep, like, learning new programs, what's new, what's hip, because it's usually what makes your job easier. This guy took like a 7-year break from school, and he came back. And I think he has like, he only had like 1 more quarter to go, right, before he could graduate. But he decided to take a break. You know, once, like, let's say a semester, 1 semester before graduating, this guy took a 7-year break. And in those 7 years, he didn't like once think like, you know, maybe I should brush up on these programs that I'm gonna need to graduate. Nope. He came into this class, and that guy, the lead, told me that he told him, oh yeah, you know, I just came in, I was gone for a while, I don't know anything about anything. I told him, like, dude, you should not be saying that. If I was a lead, I wouldn't allow him on my team. Can you imagine that? Like, you got someone on your group that has no experience. He had experience, but he forgot it all. And it's like, it's crippling, dude. It's kind of like, it's like you're making a game and somebody that doesn't know anything about games just joined your team. And he makes up like 15% of your group. Actually, no, I'd say like 20, because there's only like 5 people in that group. It's pretty bad. So that's another reason why I might go to him. I don't know. I gotta talk to the other people that I actually work with in the other group. They told me like a week ago, it's like, make your decision now. But, you know, honestly, the fake Monster Hunter group, they didn't give me, you know, 1 week. They waited 3 weeks to bust this shit on me, so I really don't care if I tell them that I'm gonna move, you know, to another group. They don't deserve it. Yeah, I guess that's my venting right there, too. It's just that today I had a good day's rest. I actually slept like 5 hours. Uninterrupted. So it feels good. Granted, I got work today, but I mean, I was able to sleep. And this week was just hell. It was just hell. Just kind of glad. Just kind of glad that it's over for now, school-wise. Who knows? Oh, come on, Gilgamesh. By the way, he's one of my favorites. The King of Heroes, Archer class. Gilgamesh strikes without hesitation or mercy. Yeah. I love this guy's arrogance. Always uses that power. King of Heroes is right. Terra broke a sweat against the King of Conquerors. Yeah. It's his exposition. What? A poison? Okay, so a little more backstory on this game. For those that don't know what Fate Stay Night is about, what the hell's wrong with you? This anime is like old as fuck. 2006. Anyways. Oh, Enkidu! That sword attack was Enkidu, that's what he calls his, not sword attack, it's chain attack. It's called Enkidu, and it's like these chains that come out of nowhere. But, anyways, the premise of this anime slash video game is that there's a Holy Grail War, which is a tournament where, like, every time I don't know how long it is, but every time the Holy Grail War starts, you know, there's 7 people that are chosen. And what happens is they get a servant. They summon a servant, and these servants are heroes of the past. So we're talking like people like Robin Hood, William Shakespeare, in this case Attila the Hun, what I'm using. And the famous one, Saber, Arturia, she's Arthur of Knights of the Round. And they're like your servants, and everybody goes in like in a battle royale, right? And the last one standing, both the master and the servant get a wish. It could be anything by this grail. That's what's happening here. There's a little different story with this one, because they use the same characters. This is a different story, like the one in the video games. This one's more like an internet kind of like dot hack kind of thing. And yeah, that's about it. That's what Fate Stay Night is about. It's just human Pokemon. Oh man. What's the meaning of this King of Heroes? That's enough out of you. Oh, that was it. Cool, I got all the X's. Oh yeah, there's one thing I want to do here, but I have to get into the home base, quote unquote. One thing, I recommend getting this on the Switch or the PS4, because the Vita version has all these costumes that you can unlock. Not unlock, sorry, you have to pay for. And the Switch and PS4 version, they have it all in the disc already. And also that they have like exclusive costumes. Not even the Steam version has that, but there are exclusive costumes for the Switch and the PS4. So I recommend getting those two. There it is. And then you can talk. And when you talk, you get like certain story arcs. Or not story arcs, but you get certain decisions. Sorry, and if you choose correctly, like right now, you get a choice to talk to her, and you can ask stuff, but there's some things where like if you ask, she your bond will increase, and when your bond increases, like you get to level up faster or some shit, you know. You're supposed to increase your bond. And this is just more character building. What was the body paint? Oh, right. The it's funny because in this one you're like the prisoner, and somehow her true form, she's like huge, as you can tell. And when you fight, you're just like, I guess she projects herself in another body. So when you see me play, it's like another body she created but small. Settings, you get your code cast here. These are just your little power-ups. So you can see on the bottom, well, not bottom left and right. You see the D-pad, and those are your what's it called? Your effects. So obviously, like on the right side, if you press up, you get heal. So it's 16 isn't that great. You get healed a little bit. There's a 32 and I think a 64. I'm not sure. Cure is another example there, which is just a cures all your elements. And then I got 2 on that one. And I'm gonna switch it up to this one right here, Flame Talisman. So now I got Resist Flame, which is alright, and 2 heals. I just started too, so I'm not getting anything great. Install skills are just extra bonuses you get. Alright. Whoops. So here are your effects here. And yeah, you put these in these little circle things. And after a while, when you level up a lot, these circles start to connect. And when you connect to the same color, their powers boost up. So for now, reduced earth. I don't want to increase movement speed. I want this. Normal attacks may kill enemies instantly. Well, I don't need that. Let's see, power normal attacks. I'll do this one. Put it there. Next, which means this is what's going to level up next. Eventually, you get them all, and some of them connect. I had 3 connect on the Vita version, so I had like 60 plus, I believe. It was pretty cool. And this is just your information. I don't know what that is, but whatever. I rarely go through any of this. Options, you know, basic options. Controller, profile. I recommend buying this game if you're gonna get it. Buy it in Japanese, because, well, if you get the special edition, you get a cool little, as you saw earlier, you get a little pouch. Or if you get the Velvet edition, you get like all that other crap. Just for that alone is more than enough reason to buy it. And you get an instruction booklet, which is crazy. This is the first time I've seen a Nintendo Switch have an instruction booklet inside. And it's all well, it's Japanese, obviously. There's no dub in the original, but you know, you get the English subtitles and, you know, text. So yeah, it's just like buying the American one. It's almost the exact same thing. So here's a closet. This is where you can change your clothes, as if she wasn't freaking, I don't want to say sexy, provocative enough. I mean, damn, look at her. You get Altera next door, which is her in some booty shorts. I've seen it before. It's like their swimsuit outfit. Oh, it's not. Well, there's a swimsuit outfit version. I don't know how to unlock them yet. So far I got 3 for each character, except for her. Kinda like that though. And that's how you get to play as her like that. So we'll rest up. We'll fight once more. So we can see how she looks. The other thing is with these games as well, you don't really you don't really get to appreciate the costumes because you're always so far away. And these games there's always a mess on the screen, you know, as you can tell. There's all these soldiers and stuff. It's just a mess. It is a mess. And you really have to get like up close to notice the outfits and stuff. So I guess I'll choose whatever. There are some key moments like that do it. Let's see. I know what this means. I think it's because he's trying to escape. Because you're like a prisoner. But there are some key moments during talking where you actually certain things you say will level up your bond. And in order to get them right, you gotta keep playing them over and over again. So what I do, I just look up the right answers online, because it really doesn't do much. All it does is just, you know, level you up faster. It's kind of what you want. In the end, you want to just be maxed out. Go. I wonder if I'll die here. You can lose really easily in these games. It was hell playing on the Vita because... Oh crap! I should have seen it. Good, what did she say? Good, bad civilization. Good or bad civilization? Not bad. Your hair is all up in... And is that... It's a skirt, right? Doesn't really matter because of the way you run. How typical, right? Only in anime world. Only in the anime world can you have a skirt that rides so far up your ass. My god, I hate these birds. These things are so annoying. You can't do anything. Yeah, look. Oh, there we go. Let me go through this mess. One thing you find yourself doing a lot in this game is just dashing and then pressing the strong button. It just clears out enemies. Oh man, I'm about to die. Where's the aggressors? Oh, here's one. Kill this guy. There's always like 5 so annoying. The thing is, they don't come out as fast as you want them to, and then you lose territory. Now, the game wants me to go to these little square areas, right? But the issue is, where I'm fighting right now, it's glowing red and blue, which means the territory is being invaded. I'd rather do this right now and not risk losing this territory, rather than going to the main objectives and then halfway through, you know, I lose territory and the game's over. Alright, so we'll cut right here. We'll get a cutscene. Probably Elizabeth, I think. You haven't seen her yet, but it's Bloody Mary, pretty much. And another problem with this, and it's not the game's issue, it's more like, you know, it being Japanese in both America and Japanese releases, is that some of the story is on the text on the bottom in the middle of the screen, and you just don't have time to read it because of all the crap that you already see on screen. It's almost cluttered. I mean, look at the screen, like really look at it. you got shit on top, you got the map on the right, and then you got the aggressor sided, which is how many of those main bad guys there are. And then you got this crap in the middle, active enemy invasion. The only thing that's not intrusive, see look, I just lost. The only thing that's not intrusive is the ironically my health and my little D-pad options. It's kind of all what you need. I want to see your alt costume. I don't know if that reads that. I want to know if that says good or bad civilization, or if that's just me reading it wrong. So I lost. The only good thing of this is that you keep your levels. Oh, my last of my soda. Good Mexican apple soda. Dude, you can't top that. Right. Let's try this again. Third stage. Recommended levels. I like how easy and normal is just the same level. I'd rather do it on normal. And the other thing I kind of do miss is just getting the trophies from the Vita version. Good or bad? So, oh, there it is. I like that jacket she's wearing. Casta. So, I'm gonna do what I did, but I'm just gonna do it faster. Pretty much. That's the gist of these. Oh, I gotta get rid of these birds. I hate birds, dude. The birds and the archers are the worst enemies in the game. They really like hinder your performance. I don't know what's going on, but Medusa and Gilgamesh are going at it. Wish I knew what they said. I'd be kind of busy killing everything. So, just trying to get these things to come out. I'll just do this. This kills a lot at the same time. I don't like using Gauge just for these common enemies, but if it brings out the aggressors, I'll just do it. Oh, there's one. Lar. So I need more. I need to level up so I can do better combos here. So right now I only got weak punch, strong punch as a good combo. Usually you get like weak punch times 6, and then you get your heavy. Wait, did I take over? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, so let's go to this square right here. Apparently something's going on. Oh shoot. Those guys, they're slow. They do take a lot of damage, but they're easy to kill if you know when to dash out. Oh. Spin. Oh, shit. And I took a hit. Oh shoot, I killed him. Okay, so I think this guy right here is the last one. Because those big ones are usually the last ones. It looks menacing, it's probably the last line of defense. Oh, it wasn't. Here it is. There's 2 more. Man, I cannot lose. I really don't know where to go here if I die. If I lose again? Oh wow, advance successful. Oh, didn't want to hit that guy, but whatever. It works. Look at all the shit on the screen, man. Not like the gameplay. Look at the HUD. Look at the HUD. It is just a mess. should die now. There he is. Oh, right as I freaking lost. Look at the hot dog. They didn't even bother to cover the squares. But that's intentional. As in like, oh yeah, it's since it's the internet, you're supposed to see the squares on the hot dog. I leveled up, so it should be faster. Yep, these are hack and slash in a nutshell. Yeah. Settings, crafting. No, I didn't craft anything. Nothing worth crafting at this point. I just need to get stronger. And they're making another Fate Stay Night game, which of course I'm gonna get. I love the series. But I do gotta say though, the cell phone game that came out, the Grand Order, it's disappointing. Not only was it like really boring, it's just, I don't know, it's just not my kind of game. And granted also, it's only, I say it's boring only because you know what, I'm gonna skip all this. I only say it's boring is because I watched the First Order movie, and the Grand Order is just a retelling of the First Order movie. The only difference is First Order movie was visual, and Grand Order you're just reading the movie. Die. So where the hell did it go? Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, chase it, it runs away. Kill this thing before it invades. There we go. That thing's the one that creates those aggressors, which is these guys. You don't want more of these little bosses. You want to get rid of them as soon as possible, just to take over territory. Ooh. Yeah, there's also counterattack, which is really hard to do. You gotta hit it right as they're gonna attack you. And it works sometimes, sometimes you don't do it right. Just another feature that I overlooked. Maybe that's on me though. Oh. Hold on. I hate these things. You know, I need both of these guys together. Shoot. Hate these ones. Get these guys together. Here's what I'm trying to do. There we go. I want to get all three. I think I did. Oh, I didn't press A enough. Alright, advancement successful. So, give me a little chance. No! Oh wait, good. Dude, I'm going to lose this battle. I lost. Again. I'll try it one more time. See her run with her ass in here. Oh wait, you can't because of the grid here. Dude, what the hell am I running on? It just kind of like did whatever. Way to go, Team Marvelous. Oh, no, they do the audio. Who made this? Xseed. Alright, one more time. Yeah. Maybe I got something here for strength. Yeah, I should just do that. So, let's see. Is it even available? Yes, offense up. Can I afford it? Yes. So when I see those guys, I'm gonna increase my offense. Okay, this should do it. Yeah, I probably should have been paying attention with more of the items. I actually like her in this outfit. She looks better. So I'm going straight to. Could help out here. Dude, why won't it kill these guys? Am I really that far away? So we got a plant. You see the middle of the map there between all that mess? You see like these 3 little orange arrows? That means that's how far the plant is getting to invading another territory or creating an aggressor. One of those. You're supposed to get there before that happens. So I'm gonna do that right here. It's an enemy invasion. Oh wow, screw this. I hate those birds. I love that sword. It's called Mars. You ain't going nowhere. Hopefully this gets rid of the main problem. I want to release the aggressor here, wherever the hell it is. I see it, I see something. Just spam everything you got. Cool that you keep attacking them. And keep attacking them and their health keeps depleting as opposed to like, I'll show you right now what I mean. Because you can overkill an enemy and it's not recommended because you're just wasting your time. Like as soon as they're done, just move on. The aggressors, they'll keep taking damage. Like for instance here. Look at these little soldiers, right? One does it. Wait, 2 in this case. But if I go like this, they've been dead like 3 hits ago. Oh wow, we got a lot of these. I need to get rid of those top guys. I can turn to these guys. This should work. Oh crap, I got another aggressor plant thing on the other side. Oh wow, that really helped actually. I wish I could see how much it's taking. Easy. Got a lot of spear guys. Okay, it's dead. I might as well take that while I'm here. There, we got it. Took over that place. Oh, shit. That plant is about to take over that place hardcore. No time to grab these items. Let's just run over there. Go, go, go. Oh! Female Gorgon. No time for you, Gorgon. I gotta stop this from happening. There we go. I only did that just to kill the bird too. It's gonna fly away. Easy. And done. I got another one attacking? Alright. I'll just do it again. Something's going on over there with a little... Oh shoot. My allies need me. Yes. Okay. Gotta help her right away. Where the hell's the exit? This place is terrible. Okay, you bird pissing me off. Okay, so Jean the Arc needs my help. It's her right there, fighting the purple one. Take it. Birds aren't helping. So yeah, the girl with the flag is helping me right now. Okay, take care of her. Okay, this shouldn't be that hard actually. I have a little bit more room to breathe in terms of territory. Block it. There. Take care of that guy. Well, it's not gonna take care of him, but it'll take care of the people around him. And I'll weaken him a little bit. I'm just waiting for that orange thing to like... Just waiting for that orange thing to like fill up. Come on. I'm trying to fill that orange thing. Absolute fucking mess. Unstoppable. Dead. Oh, I killed that too. Nice. And this place is mine. Oh, it's a shame. I was kind of hoping that would last a little bit more. Anyways, I got a few more places to do. I gotta hurry because I gotta start getting ready for work. Take care of this. Damn! 6 aggressors here? Maybe I should have used that here. Level up. These birds are annoying me. Oh, there's a freaking plant here too. Jeez. I got something ready. I don't know what that is. Let's see if it's Noble Phantasm. Oh shit. So, yeah, you can access the command seal, and that gives you power-ups. I don't want to use that. Not yet. I don't know if that's like for the whole story mode or not. I'd rather not use it. I can't even see the health on this creature. Oh, it's dead. Okay, this should help me immensely. Ooh, Saki. Struggling, where? Alright. Oh wait, I gotta get this too. Might as well. Let's just rush on ahead here. Here. This should be the last of it. Definitely. What the hell's happening here? Who's there in the front? Oh, it's Tamamo. As we all know her as Kester. Yeah. I'll refuse to betray her. It would be right to leave her. Would be right. Sorry, man, I'm thinking with my dick. Okay, this should be the last of it. Yeah! It's a good option right there. Main bad guy with like 2 aggressors. I got 7 aggressors to kill. I'll just kill her. Hold up. Oh shit, I gotta get away. Just wait till she stops glowing, and then I'll attack her. Stops being electric. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I can't do that. Easy, easy then. Dude, when's that gonna go away? Hello, master. You got time for this. Where we going? Maybe I'm not supposed to. Yeah, she hasn't changed out of that. You know what? I'm not supposed to kill her, I don't think. There's some times where you just can't kill them. They're just more of a nuisance. If I am, she'll follow me anyways. Got him. Oh, where's that damn bird? I hate these freaking birds. Two more. Oh, great, Gilgamesh. What the hell is he? Okay, side, side. Nice, cut an extra combo. Okay. Where's the last one? Apparently he has half health. Don't have time, man. Should be the last one. I'm losing ground. There we go. I'm gonna lose 4. I'm gonna lose what I just won. Whoa, yeah. Definitely gonna. I'm just gonna increase my offense too. Wait, there's a plant in here? I can hear it. I'll use one more. Alright. I hope that counts as the offense. Yes. Oh wow, we did it. That's all I needed. Well, nothing else matters. Once you get all of those completed, you go on to the boss. I don't know what any of this is. I gotta catch up on it. I haven't read the story since the Vita version, so when I started playing the Switch, I just breezed right through it. I didn't even care for the story. Like the way you're seeing me play right now, that's how I was playing it. Let's do this. Okay, that person is fighting, they can just... They got it. Damn it, Gene. This guy's pretty cool. He came out in a pocket bar. Take it. I'm waiting for the first transformation. Once that ends, I'm gonna use my little power-ups here. So far, he's just taking it. Usually they block after the second one. Yeah, see? You usually block after. Usually wait for his little 5 attacks, and then you just kind of counter. Ah, shoot, he did a counter attack. Do that. It's unavoidable. Avoidable. Just waiting for him to power up, so as soon as that's over, I can just take advantage of him. Come on, dude. Come on, let's see it. Activate your little electric shock. There it is. I'm gonna let him do that. Get close and then dash so he does his little attack. Ooh, hot dog. There it is. And now that he took it off, it's my turn. Can't really do anything after this. This is kind of screwed. It's unblockable. Is that wine that's pouring on the floor? Hello. There we go. Wrecked. Yeah, I like this outfit. Really cute. Doesn't even wear any. Doesn't even look like she's wearing a skirt. Get spoils, and then after this, you get a little new power-ups and stuff. As you can tell right now, I got an extra normal attack and unique. Then the install skills you collect, and then you get little side quests with your partners. And if you fulfill certain requirements, you'll get bond levels. Like right now, I got hers. And then for Ishkantar, HP 70 left. Got it. They level up faster this way. From a 13-hit combo. I don't know why he's on my team now. But he just is. And the first strike. Oh, I got them all. Let's go in Altera. I think there's a little cinematic. God knows what. Damn.
その改めて言っておく。だからありがとう。
Alright, so that's all I'm gonna play for today. I gotta get ready to go to work. And I've been holding in wanting to go to the restroom for like the longest time here. Soda goes right through me. Yeah. For those that are watching, well, you know, when this gets processed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hearing me rant and all that stuff. I'll have more videos coming up soon. My trial expired for XSplit. It wants me to pay, so I am going to have to pay. Good thing I get paid this Friday, so I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna see my options. I can only afford monthly if I am gonna do it. I'm on a budget as it is, and I owe a lot of money. So yeah, check the description if you want to help me out. Please help me out. Anything helps, even spreading the word. I'm trying to pay off my debt here, and I'm gonna be lowering the target goal as I get paid, because I don't want to raise $2,000. I want my debt to be paid off. So I'm gonna be putting, obviously I'm gonna be putting money that I make from work to pay this off. Yeah, thanks again everybody for watching. Thanks for